you know, if there are a few extra ads throughout this video, it's because this is the only thing that people want. This is the kind of stuff that people want to see, etc, etc, etc. Hopefully I'm not speaking to, but this is typically the stuff that people want to see. So the stuff that people want to see, I'm adding ads to it. Yep. The only people you need to know about in this story is me, myself, and I, a friend slash assistant at the time, Carly, and then you need to know some sickening girl, I don't know her name, and then you need to know about there's BeautyCon, and then you need to know Whoville. He's the Whoville. Who? If you have been around my channel, you know that Whoville has had a story time on my channel before, which was kind of the cause behind all of this, but we go dig into it because it's just like, I went to Twitter, I asked the girls what y'all wanted me to talk about, and y'all wanted me to talk about the low vibrational things. I gave y'all low vibration, mid vibration, and then high vibration. Y'all want to talk about the lowest of vibration. You know what? Y'all don't want me to change. Y'all don't want me to evolve. I'ma still tell a story. Okay, let's get
bad bitches singing on my songs like a prayer. I'm a super bad bitch, and I only hang around with other bad bitches.
What's up, all my tops, bottoms, and girls of the world? Kenneth here, and I am back for another video. As you can read below, today we are telling a story. It is everyone's favorite here on my channel. It is story time. The holidays are here, and I was like, I have to come and I have to give the dolls gifts, and gifts are being story times, especially story times as I've been promising y'all all year long. The irony, where it all began, is where it's all ending. It all began. Heflawless started here. It's ending here. This story time started here. It's ending here. Where, if y'all know me, I'm notorious for coming like a year, 2 years later and telling a full-blown story, girl. Okay, this is not trying to revive anything from the dead, because what is dead is dead. We just go meditate on that just real quick, just a moment of silence, because before I get into the story, I want all brands to know one thing and one thing only. First of all, y'all still mess with these white influencers, and these white influencers being drama all year long. Okay, first of all. Okay. So BeautyCon circa 2018, New York. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. Jesus, yes I do. I got an email earlier in that year of 2018. I believe I got an email in January, early February, one of those days or whatever, went from my girls at BeautyCon. They were like, we would love for you to come join us in BeautyCon New York. And I was so excited. You know, I had spent a minute really working on building my relationship with BeautyCon to get to the point where they would actually like fly me out, book my hotel. You know, I seen a broader picture the minute I had moved to Los Angeles, and the minute I got to Los Angeles is when I started working on this business relationship with BeautyCon. So they emailed the girl, they emailed the doll, they emailed Kenneth D, Senegal, they emailed Heflawless. They said, girl, we need you to come. And I was like, okay, I'm coming. I'm coming to BeautyCon New York, of course. I'll do the meet and greet, I'll do whatever y'all want me to do. I'm down, you know, I'm y'all puppet for BeautyCon, you know, straight up. So 2 months later, after I got this email, I get flued out to BeautyCon. I love getting flued out, and especially for business, girl. That's my favorite, girl. Fly me out. Fly me out. So I get to New York. Oh, I get to New York. I'm feeling the city or whatever. I'm feeling the vibes. You know, I'm just really, like, I'm really feeling it. I'm like, I just got flued out. It's really, like, what? Like, what? New York definitely is one of those cities that has a particular, it has like an energy about it, and it's a really enjoyable energy if you are down for the ride, because it's definitely a ride, but it has an energy about it, and it's just like, yes, like, I'm in New York. Like the minute you land and get in a taxi or whatever to go to your hotel in the city, it's just like, wow, New York. Like you hear Alicia Keys ringing in your ear, and that's what New York just really has always gave me. Get to the hotel or whatever, I waited for my friend slash assistant at the time, Carly, to get to the hotel or whatever, because I haven't got my credit card and she had to use her credit card to get in the hotel. It's a long story. One thing I knew not to do at an early age, like I might have a credit card now, but one thing I knew in 2018, until I'm financially able to take care of my shit, I'm not getting no credit card, because it will sit. Girl, I am not ashamed to say that it was just in like the beginning of 2018 where I learned about financial responsibility. They didn't teach us that shit in school. In the South, they didn't teach us that shit in school. They didn't teach us that shit. There wasn't no course on financial responsibility, and my parents was irresponsible with their money, so it was just like, well, girl. But I'm not ashamed to say that, and nobody really should be ashamed to say that, okay? So I didn't have a credit card. Debit card, loaded, bitch. Credit card, don't have it. My order has been picked up. Ooh, I'm about to eat, bitch. In the hotel, and was this the first night of BeautyCon? I think this had happened the first night. So BeautyCon was like a 3-day weekend type thing or whatever. I believe we flew in on a Thursday and left on like Sunday night or something like that, or maybe Monday morning, something like that. I don't remember. I know I was there for at least 3 days because I had went to different events. The particular party we was going to, I had got to the hotel room, I took a nap, and then that's when I had got ready to go to the party where everything had happened. Did the fight happen at BeautyCon? No, but the way I'm explaining it, you understand why I say it was a fight at BeautyCon, because this whole BeautyCon, it was a whole situation for me personally. It was just, I was grateful to have the opportunity to be there. So everything that I was doing that weekend, they had flew me out. I'm not going to do anything other than the BeautyCon event. So it was a BeautyCon situation to me. Style Hall had a party. They had invited me to the party or whatever. Once you are a feature creator at BeautyCon or whatever, you get invited to all the things. It's your choice to go or not, but it's usually best if you do go, because when you do go, you get to show face. You're building your branding. You're building a relationship with other brands at these types of events. At the time, as a black boy in beauty, I knew that I had a certain image to uphold or whatever. So when I go to these events, I go to these events very one-sided face or whatever. You don't get the other side of me. It's very business for me. I treat it as business. I don't usually treat them as fun. Well, the LA parties are a little different. I'll treat those as my girl, because hey, y'all have these every other weekend, but this was one of my like first real situations, etc. On top of all this, Paper Magazine had just named me like one of the upcoming beauty influencers of the year. It was just it was a moment for me, bitch. I was soaking it in. Yes, I was. Like, at a point, you just grow into your brand, and when you grow into your brand, you just grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a part of you being grown. Your brand is a part of you. You get what I'm saying? I'm just explaining. I'm just going on a tad bit. I'm sorry. Friends that was going to a Style Hall party, so I was like, okay, girl, let's go to the Style Hall party. So I arrive at the Style Hall party or whatever. I'm looking cute or whatever. I had a little leather jacket or whatever, a little velvet shirt underneath the leather jacket, little fedora hat. Who is calling me? Listen to this.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
Chill too.
I am doing work. Say, you breaking up. 1 second. He was all breaking up and shit, girl. If I have footage of this night, which I should, it should be something on my phone, I would just like have footage pop up and things like that, okay? So I'm in the Style Hall party, you know, I'm in the party. I'm like, okay, we in the party. What's up? You know, it's boring. It's a little dry because all these events be boring and dry like this on the low, okay? Until you get drunk, you know. But I'm in the party, you know, I'm in the party. But let me go get some drinks. You know, I'm in the party. Here I am in the party. And I'm just having, you know, a cute little time. I'm seeing people, I'm meeting people. I'm like, hey, baby, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, what's up, boo? You know what I'm saying? Hey to all the people and showing face to who I need to show face to. Whoever needs to see my face, see my face. Whoever needs to see my face, see my face. And then around the corner comes a person that I knew did not like me. Just came around the corner, girl. I said, oh, okay, here we go. You know, didn't really notice them at first. I was in the party a cool hour before I noticed them. So I seen a Whoville person come around the corner, and I'm like, all right, like, you know, I know he don't live for me, but you know, it's whatever. You know, I'm here for business. We're here for business. And I'm there, my friend and slash assistant at the time, Carly or whatever. And Carly is just like, oh, Jesus. Because Carly felt the energy immediately. Carly was like, girl, this energy, I don't know, but okay. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna ignore this. You know, I'm gonna ignore the hair flips. My friend Carly is like, I feel this. But we getting drunk, so we just start paying it together. We just start paying it all dust. I said, this does not matter right now. We are not here for this, okay? I don't care how many eye rolls you're doing, how many neck swings you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. I'm here to build my business relationships. I'm here to build my bag. All of us cannot be out here selling the body, you know, for the coin. You know, all of us can't do that. You know, all of us can't go on dates for money. All of us cannot do that. No shame in your game whatsoever, miss. But all of us cannot do that. This is what I've manifested for myself. Like, this is what I'm taking serious. This is what is paying my bills. Let me be in peace, please. So the party is going on. And it's coming to an end. It's clearing out, and I had my last drink. The bar had closed. I was like, okay, it's time to go. I was with a few of the other YouTube girls or whatever, and we were all planning to go meet up and eat somewhere after all this had got done. So as I'm walking out of the party, you know, I done took pictures, I done took my little Snapchats, my Instagrams, and all that, you know, all the good things that you do as an influencer, the things that you have to keep up with. So as I'm walking out of the party, I had got a message on Instagram from who? from Whoville. If you don't know who is, by the way, don't worry about it, but I'm about to give you a backstory on like why we had even had a problem, I guess, in the first place. Or it was like a one-sided problem because I didn't care. There's so much that goes on in the world, and it's not to be like, you know, all like serious and stuff like that, but there are so many things that go on in the world. It was like, girl, these things took place in 2016. Why are we still doing it? Like, why is it? That's what's on my mind. The problem with me and this Who person had started drama from like 2015, 2016. It was when I was doing like one of my first meet and greets ever in New York. He had came out. I had another friend that oh my God, word vomit. I had a crush on someone. If you know T, you know T. We are not exploring shit. I had a crush on someone who had slept with this someone in the same hotel room as me. It was just a very messy situation. And Who is genuinely, I say this from the bottom of my heart, he is a troubled person that really looks for these situations. You have to watch out for people that are always in situations like this. You have to watch out for people that, you know what? Before I even get deep into this part, it's always the people that want to be your friend, and because the friendship ain't work out, it's always the people that want to be you. You know, it's always the people that just don't know themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's always those people, the insecure. It's always the insecure that has a problem with people that are secure with themselves. It's never another secure bitch. It's never another, like, not talking down on anybody. I mean, I'm already doing it. Hey, it's just the truth. And this was very much so that situation. You can look at track records, bitch. Okay, it was very much so this situation. Anyways, back to the party. I received a DM from this Who person, and the DM that I had received had simply said, do you want to meet around the corner? I had read it in this person's voice and everything. I said, Jesus have mercy. He is not serious. He's not serious. I had already called my lips, so I wasn't meeting nobody around no corner. Okay, I was here for business. The only thing that I have in this world, like at the end of it, is my name, is my, you know, is my brand or whatever. I am self-made. I am independent. No, I pay all my own bills, etc., etc. No. We have two different responsibilities. You probably take money from your mother. I give money to, you get what I'm saying? There's a difference here. And not shaming anybody that has not had the chance to like expand their minds, because I did not expand my mind until I moved to Los Angeles, until I got out of the South. I didn't expand my mind and seen things from a much broader picture until I moved away from my hometown and the places where I was comfortable, until I had gave myself a challenge with something that was a little more uncomfortable for me. I personally had expanded my mind. The minute I moved to Los Angeles, I said, wow, this is a lot. Being an adult is a lot. And plus, at the time, I think I was like, in 2018, I was like 23. I was a fresh 23. I wasn't trying to fight nobody in no damn 23 years old. Girl, I feel like I'm too old for this. I did all this 18, 17 years old. Like, if we fighting, we gotta make some money out of it. Let's do boxing matches or something. We gotta, girl, I'm not fighting no bitch for free. I'm not fighting no bitch for free. Fighting takes too much energy from you. Let's continue with the story, because I'm just going off on a tangent now. I'm just saying. So I get that message. I paid the message absolute dust, because I was on the way to eat with bitches that pay for themselves. You know, I was on the way to eat with brand millionaires near the vicinity. I'm not fighting nobody. So I ignored that message, and my Uber was taking like 10, 15 minutes to get to me, because Ubers in New York, they take forever to get to you if they are not right down the street, girl. The streets are confusing. It's just real confused. You might as well walk everywhere you go, honestly and truly. So the Uber was taking a while. Okay, the Uber was taking a while. Me and my assistant / friend Carly are the last two, along with one of her friends, we're the last few waiting to go meet up with the other girls at the restaurant or whatever. We're like, okay, they already took off. We could have gotten their Uber, but it was 3 of us and we would have to squeeze. So we're sitting outside waiting for our Uber, and then from around the corner, I see Who coming. I see Whoville walking around the corner, looking the way they look. I said, okay, this is cute. Here we go. Who was with some person, some girl. She was a trans girl, but she was one of the, I thought she was a girl, okay, because she looked good. Baby looked good. Baby was fierce. You know, I was like, okay, she's cute. You know, I get along with pretty bitches. You know, maybe this isn't what I think it is. No, it's what I thought it was. It's exactly what I thought it was. Apparently, I don't get along with all pretty bitches. I was like, okay. So he walks up to me with this girl, and my friend Carly looks at me and she's just like, Kenneth, no. And that's all she could say to me. And I looked in her eyes and I said, I'm not gonna do nothing. We okay, we just talking. Even though he DM'd me and said, meet around the corner, he walked up very calm, like I was like, okay, he's calm. And then he started talking. Whoville started talking to me, so what's up? What's up? Just ask me what's up, what you wanna do? You wanna do something? And I'm just like, girl, get on my face. Girl, please. I don't remember the dialogue exactly, but it was literally like a little calm dialogue. There was a moment where I felt myself about to really like just snatch this bitch up, but I said, we're not gonna do that. We being real classy around here. We don't do this no more. When I get upset, I start to cry. When I feel myself going to a different place, I start to cry because I don't like coming out of this. I don't like coming out of this, but I will. I will. It hurts me to fight. You know, it doesn't, unless you are picking at me and we just really gotta go. It hurts me to go there. I don't like violence. I can barely watch movies that are violent. We don't need any more of that in this world. This is where my brain space is at. This is not trying to persuade anybody, nothing. If he would have called me like 2 years prior to this, it would have been a different story. I can say that with confidence because 2 years prior to this, I was a completely different person. So he's in my face and he's just like, what you wanna do? What you wanna do? You know, he got this little poofy ass ponytail. He's really flipping it. And I'm just really looking at him in his eyes like, you are really sitting in front of me being everybody but yourself. Did I just say that? Did I just, that bitch tried it. That's okay. He tried it. I gotta go. You sitting in front of me trying to be everybody but yourself. You know, you're being so inauthentic to who you truly are that it's just really pitiful. So I'm actually gonna shed a tear for you also because I feel sorry for you. I'm not in this same brain space, and to see somebody stuck in a brain space that they were in the same, you were in the same brain space 2 years, that was the saddest thing for me to see because I'm like, wow, like people really be out here trapped in themselves. People really be out here conditioned to think that this is how you handle situations. No, there was a conversation that took place during this because I believe I was like, you're not black, you're not gay, you wouldn't understand, or something like that. I was like, you're not black, you wouldn't understand. He just kept saying, I am black, I am. I'm like, baby, I have 2 black parents. They grew up in a system that was modified for black people, not no Latino people. I'm sorry, I have to go there. Yes, I do. Afro-Latino, you can be black, you can be considered black, but you're not African-American. No, you're not. You can be black, you're not African-American. So you don't know the struggle of an African-American. You won't tell, I don't care how light-skinned I am, this train is loud. Even the train, see, they still don't care about my light-skinned hair. Still don't give a fuck. You know, and I just really cannot go back on what I just said. Yeah, Afro-Latinos don't have the same experience as all African-Americans, okay? I don't care if they are considered black, if they not, you don't have the same experience as African-Americans. You simply don't. You don't face certain adversities and things that African-Americans have faced since like the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? I am a product of 2 black parents that have been put through a specific system. You know, only an African-American can really relate to that. And not saying that an Afro-Latino cannot relate to it, but you still don't know what I mean. You know, like black people don't support black people the way Latino people support Latino people regardless. You know what I'm saying? There's so much that goes into just social shit that it comes to a point where you just have to call a thing a thing. Especially if you look Latino. I'm not talking about the black looking the Nagarta, whatever her name is, you know, the girl with the fro, beautiful woman. You know, I'm not talking about the girls that look like her. I'm talking about the girls that look Latino. You know, the girls that look Puerto Rican or whatever the fuck you want to be. You know, I'm talking about those girls. Y'all communities support each other. It's set up, things are set up in America just a little bit different. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, then oh well. So our Uber eventually arrives when me and Whoville's tit-tat, and as the Uber arrives, my friend Carly is in the middle, trying to get in the middle. I'm like, y'all, come on, let's go. My girl Carly pulls me away because the Uber is there, and we try to get in the Uber. So as we're walking to get in the car, as I get in the car is the minute that people wanted to get loud, bangy, and just out of control. Like just wanted to scream and do the absolute most, which is if you have seen it, but I'll put the footage inside of this video. Yes, I will, because we're going there. We're clearing out all low vibrational things. You know, we're doing all this. So I will take it there. I'll put the footage.
It's not funny. Get out if you're...
What happened to catching a flight? What happened to catching a flight? I wish you would. I wish you fucking would. I wish you would. What happened to catching a flight? What happened to catching a flight, bitch? You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. What happened to catching a flight? What happened to catching a flight? What happened to catching a flight to fight me? You pussy. You pussy. Fuck out of here, nigga. Bitch. You dumb. Bitch, you talking shit in the cab. You a dumbass bitch.
The footage that you just seen did not occur until I got into the car. I just had a fry, so if there was something in my mouth, that's what it was. Nobody got loud with Kenneth. Nobody tried to touch Kenneth until Kenneth got in the car. And there was a whole woman in between us. And now you want to get loud, you want to get outrageous, you want to get banshee, you want to do the things. I said, you don't want to fight me. Where I'm from, people that pull moves like that, that's called some bitch shit. Okay, the minute you get in a car, you start going you don't want to fight me, baby. If you wanted to fight me, if this all this loud rah rah hoorah, you know, loud, if this was all real, it would have been there from the present. You didn't get mad until I walked away. You got mad when I walked away. Like, what? You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything until I got in the car, okay? Where I'm from is, I see you, you see, bitch. It's none of that. Nah, what are we doing? On top of that, I was with a woman that's 5 foot and then her friend that wasn't gonna do shit. No offense to you, baby, if you watch this, but you know you wasn't gonna do shit, girl. You got your ass in that car. You was the first one in the car, girl. If you say this, you know you wasn't gonna do shit, girl. You know you wasn't gonna do shit. Certain people do shit, certain people don't do shit. I got this little firecracker of a 5 foot girl. Love her to death, 5 foot years old. She could have did something probably. And then I have her friend that wasn't gonna do shit. Miss don't do shit. Sorry. Hey girl, you wasn't gonna do shit, but help me collect my things and get in the car. That's it. That's what you know. I'm in a city where I don't know too many people at. I don't know what can happen. I can go to jail, because if I get into a fight, I'm gonna get into a fight, girl. We're fighting. Apologies. I'm hungry. It's like 3 o'clock in the day and I ain't eaten nothing yet, so I'm eating. So my apologies. I hope I look fat while eating now. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the rest of this meal once I finish the story, because it's almost over. They didn't give me a straw for my coffee. I got iced coffee. So the girls are getting rowdy as I'm getting into the car.
Fight me! You pussy! You pussy! Fuck out of here, nigga! You dumb! Bitch! You dumbass bitch!
And that's just that. Like, nothing happened after that. It wasn't even like a full fight because I literally walked away. I had an exchange of words. I walked away. I didn't care about it. And you know what's even funnier than this is that I had all the opportunity to really flex like any amount of power that I do have. I was doing a meet and greet. They flew me out there, etc, etc, etc. You know, that was the gig with that. Girl, they wasn't gonna have me miss out on my meet and greet. And the next day, if I had told them I felt endangered by being around this person, the thing is I didn't feel endangered. I didn't care. That was the thing. I didn't feel threatened for real. I didn't feel like I was in danger. I didn't feel none of this, but I could have brung that to Beautycon and I could have been simply like, girl, he cannot come, or I'm not doing my meet and greet, and I could just go home early. Like, I don't care, like, period. You know, I could have took it there, but I didn't care because I knew the type of person I was dealing with. I knew that if the next day at Beautycon, was he gonna do anything? Nope, he won't do anything here. You know, there was just certain things that just factored in. He waited till none of my girls was with me for real, you know, like he waited till all that, because I seen him later that year at Beautycon Los Angeles, and nothing is so quiet. So quiet. Just like a mouse, bitch. Ain't even look my way, bitch. I said, oh my God. Oh, I am going there. Yes. Oh yes. It crossed my mind. Cause I was like, last time he acted up like this was at Beautycon. So let's see if he acts up at this next Beautycon. Yes. It crossed my mind. Nothing happened. Well, I almost forgot this part. I did try to kick that bitch. I tried to kick him when he tried to reach in the car over my friend Carly. When he tried to reach over my 5 foot friend Carly, okay? Okay, I want to remind you, 5 foot, friendly as hell, girl. When he tried to reach over my friend Carly, I tried to kick that bitch. But then Carly was like, girl, slam the door. We get it in, we not doing it. Carly was my best assistant thus far. You know, that was my bitch. That's my girl. That's my best friend. Hey, Carly. But yeah, I got to the restaurant, all frazzled up, told the girls what had happened. I went back to the hotel room, didn't really care. And I got up the next morning. I got cute for Beautycon, had a really cute rest of the weekend. Nothing really happened. When I got back to LA, there was a story time uploaded about the situation, and I talked about the situation, but I took the video down because it was like, girl, I don't care about this right now. And especially because at that time I had like 3 different deals going on with 3 different brands. There are certain things that I should not entertain anymore. There is certain things that I have manifested that have came true, and I'm not going to take these things for granted. I just don't take much for granted. It's not that I think that I'm better than anybody. I just have a lot more to lose. You know, I have a lot more to lose. I start this video off saying to brands that y'all let white influencers do this all year long. You know what I'm saying? But I am not a white influencer. You know, I don't have the privilege. If they hear that I'm fighting at an event, it's, oh, girl, you know, it's different. It's just different. And during this whole situation, that is what I was on. I will never damage my reputation. And I'm thinking of people that are coming after me to these BeautyCon events that look like me, because quite frankly, when I started going to these beauty cons and these makeup events and stuff, there weren't that many people that looked like me until like 2 years later. And you know, I'm light skinned, saying that. I'm very aware of my light skin privilege and stuff like that, but I'm very aware of how effective I was and have always and will always be very aware of how it looks in front of these white counterparts. The award show, the AIA award, I went to that. That was the prime example of the shit within the beauty community. At least it's still the same. There's a reason why I can only be a few token black women at the top. And now that I'm done ranting though, that is that story time. I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I don't come with no beef with nobody. I don't care. I don't care. When you see Kenneth, I don't care. And, did I cover everything in this story? Yeah, I think I did. And plus, at the end of the day, I always had in the back of my head, unless there was a blade or something pulled out against me, I always had in the back of my head, I knew how the situation would end, and it would end in, because I don't want to say nothing that sounds threatful. But I want to just say this. You know, where I'm from, girl, I really used to get down, okay? I had no problem getting down, and I never really had a problem. But, you know, you got the gist of the story, you know where I'm at now. But girl, did you really? But what I mean when I say it's always the insecure coming for the secure, bitch, it's always a bitch that's trying to look like you. Girl, you wish. I ain't about the violence no more, but girl, so you could try me now. All right, I'm gonna finish this video off from down here or whatever, because I want to. All right, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this particular story time. The next story time will be about my Dubai friends. That is a story for your mama that y'all need to hear, so make sure those notifications are on for that story. I probably won't be telling my spiritual awakening story this year. I'll probably wait until next year with my whole rebrand and things like that, so stick around for all of those things, just because I'm going to run out of time during the week, because I just want to post all this week and then just be done with Heflawless, period. And I don't think that video will make the cut, on top of the get ready with me's that I have to do, etc. On top of the get ready with me's that I have to upload, because they're already done. Ooh, well, one of them are done. The other one I still gotta film. Now that we're done with the low vibrational things, let's bring in the new year with some more positivity. As always, you guys, be sure to flip your hair. Even if you don't have any hair, be sure to flip it after you get done flipping your hair, making sure you feel like you are that girl, because we are all those girls of the world. Before we get out of here, you guys, if you are not subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn on those notifications. And then if you miss any of these videos over here, be sure to go check them out, because I be uploading videos. And some of them y'all ain't been watching, but it's cool. Love you guys, and as always, stay flawless.